Welcome to the Essential Ideas of James Buchanan. Buchanan, unlike many of his peers, argued that there is a cost to government debt, and specifically, that cost is paid for by future generations, taxpayers who may not have even been born yet, when the debt must be repaid. Let's explore this idea using an example. The town of Musgrave needs to dig a ditch, and it will take 10 workers 5 days to dig it. All the town councilors and townspeople agree that the ditch must be dug, and the workers agree to the town's offer. For their 5 days of labor, each worker will be paid $1,000. On the 5th day, when the ditch is completed, the town councilors raise the taxes of the townspeople to generate the $10,000 required to pay the workers for their work. In this example, it's clear who pays for the ditch: the taxpayers of Musgrave, who had their taxes raised to pay the workers who dug the ditch. But now let's take a more complicated example. A bridge spanning a nearby river will cost $20 million. Only this time, the politicians of Musgrave, knowing that taxpayers would never agree to their taxes being raised by $20 million, decide to pay for the new bridge with debt by issuing 50-year bonds. In this case, who pays for the bridge? Not taxpayers today, because their taxes aren't raised to pay for the bridge. And not the investors in the bonds, since they only loaned the government the money for what they expect will be an even bigger benefit to them in 50 years when the bonds are cashed in. But someone must pay the $20 million for the bridge. Buchanan explained that it is future taxpayers, some whom won't even have been born yet, who will pay for the bridge. In 50 years, when the bonds are cashed in, the town's council will either have to raise $20 million in taxes or cut $20 million of its spending in other areas to repay the creditors who loaned the town the money. Buchanan saw two problems with government debt. First, it places the burden of decisions today on people in the future, and it creates a disincentive for government to spend prudently and wisely. For more information on James Buchanan, visit essentialjamesbuchanan.org. And to learn more about Essential Scholars, visit essentialscholars.org.